Robert is 111 years old and lives at the Florida East Martello Museum in Key West, Florida. Before that, he was the property of Robert Eugene Otto, an eccentric artist and member of the prominent Key West family. Yes, the doll and the owner had the same name, but the boy answered to Gene. Robert was a childhood birthday gift from Otto's grandfather, who bought the doll during a trip to Germany. Otto's relationship with the doll continued into adulthood. He brought the doll everywhere. He talked about it in the first person as if it wasn't a doll. It was Robert. He was a real live person. Robert's sailor suit that he wears was in fact Robert's own clothing that he wore as a child. Young Otto began to blame mishaps on the doll. While this could have been laughed off as childish storytelling, adults also started noticing odd occurrences, especially as Otto and Robert grew older. As an adult, Otto lived in a stately home he called the Artist House, where Robert could be seen positioned at the upstairs window. School children swore that he would appear and reappear, and they avoided the house as they went past. Myrtle Reuter purchased the Artist House after Otto's death in 1974 and also became Robert's new caretaker. Visitors swore that they heard footsteps in the attic and giggling. Some claimed Robert's expression changed when anyone bad-mouthed Otto in his presence. Reuter said Robert would move around the house on his own, and after 20 years of antics, she donated him to the museum in 1994. Since Robert arrived, visitors have flocked to the museum to get a look at the mischievous toy. He has appeared on TV shows, and it's also believed that he was the inspiration of Chucky in the Child's Play films. He gets fan mail up to 3 letters every day, but they aren't the typical fan letters, they're often apologies. Many visitors attribute post-visit misfortunes to failing to respect Robert, and they write to him for forgiveness, because it is said that if you take a picture of Robert without his permission, you are cursed or you have bad luck and bad things happen to you. I contacted the museum before purchasing this replica doll, and I spoke to a man called Dan. I asked him if it was possible to place my replica doll next to the original Robert the doll, just to see if we can transfer the spirit from the original doll into my replica. Let's see if this happened. Well, today I'm outside in my gazebo in the garden, and I'm going to do a couple of experiments with Robert. This is the first time I would have used Robert the doll, all the way from Florida in America. Now, this doll here is only a replica, but I sorted it so this in particular doll was in the presence and next to the original doll. Here's the original. So this one has been next to the original doll. Did the spirit of Robert the doll, all the way in America, transfer into this doll? Who knows? But today this will be the first part of my investigation, as it were, into this doll. I'm going to be doing various locations in my house, in the garden, at haunted buildings, abandoned buildings, just to gather evidence, to see, get behind the real story. Can a spirit transfer from an object to another object? That's what I'm going to try and find out. So first of all, Robert, do I have your permission to make this video, to film you? You know what? I'm going to ask on the spirit box. Got my coop box here. Why not give it a go? I'm going to ask permission to film him. Okay, Robert, do I have your permission to film you? Talking to the spirit of Robert the doll all the way from Florida. Can you talk to me? Do I have permission to film? Was that a yes? Do I have permission? Do you think that's a yes? Well, I'm now going to see if I can capture any spirit voices that are attached to Robert here. I'm going to use the digital voice recorder and a white noise generator. But along with white noise I can have brown, pink, grey, that sort of thing. So I'm going to play this on my phone just so that spirits, because obviously they don't have a voice box, so they need a carrier frequency to get the message across, so they can jump on the static and give me a message, hopefully. So we're going to try brown noise. Okay, Robert, my name is Miki. Okay, Robert, my name is Miki. Can you confirm your name for me, please? Nothing on that one? I think I'll try white noise. Hello Robert, my name is Miki. What country did you come from? Did you come from America? Nope. Robert, did you live in Key West, Florida? Is that where you're from? Don't need to be afraid. There's something on there, but it could be a motorbike in the distance. Robert, did you live in Key West, Florida? Robert, did you live in Key West, Florida? Is that where you're from? It's like a groaning. It's hard obviously because I'm outside, you've got traffic about 50 yards away. Don't know how loud it's going to come out. Robert, did you live in Key West, Florida? Is that where you're from? Did you hear that? Obviously you're going to get outside noise, background noise. It's going to be difficult. No voices on there. The Radio Shack ghost box. To try and communicate with the spirit of Robert. Hi, hello. Hello Robert, I'm Miki. Do you have a message for me? Robert Eugene Otto. He was your owner, wasn't he? He took you everywhere. Everywhere he went, you went with him. Would you like to meet Janet and everybody else? All the other spirits in my house? Yep. There you go, yep. So Robert was your owner. Robert Eugene Otto.
We don't have a...
He was your original owner, wasn't he? I'm just going to try the thermal camera on Robert here. So now we're going to switch to thermal mode. So as you can see, Robert does not have any heat attached to him. It's an average of 16 degrees. So there seems to be no physical attachment to him. Even though I was holding him, none of my body heat has transferred over to Robert. So I'm now going to try the Paranormal Puck 2 with Robert, just to ask some questions and to see if we get any responses. Obviously we've tried the spirit box, we've tried to capture some spirit voices, so now it's time to try the puck. And for those of you that don't know what this does, it captures like temperature changes, barometric pressure changes, humidity, everything like that. And you can also ask a question, and it's thought that spirits can answer back using this device. So this was made by Digital Dowsing Bill Chappell, who does ghost adventures, experiments and equipment for them. Did you live in the artist house? Derek. Who is Derek? Derek Moss. Right, so that is location 1 complete. On to the next. So we've now moved to my stairway. Now the reason I've chosen this particular place inside my house is because quite often I hear small feet and footsteps running up and down these stairs when I'm either downstairs or I'm actually in my bed myself. Now every time I hear this, I obviously come out and try and see what the noise is. Is it my kids? Is it my wife? Is it the dog or the cat? And every time it's happened, there's been nobody there, and they're either nobody in my house or my children and wife are asleep. This is quite an active spot in my house, so I thought I would try with Robert again, but inside this time. So let's see what happens. So I'm going to start off with the PSP7 Spirit Box, see if we can get some voices, get some communication going, and see if he wants to give me some relevant answers to questions I'm going to ask him. I think while the Spirit Box is going, I'm going to start asking questions on the Paranormal Puck 2, see what answers we get. So on there. So I'm just randomly going to ask questions that I think are relevant, and if I get some good answers, I will put them up. Are you here with me? On this, I just asked the question, are you here with me? And it said yell. As you can see, it still says it on screen. You see the yell there. So that's why I asked that loudly. And we had a response. Is your name Robert? I've just asked who is here, and it's replied Debbie. Who is Debbie? Hello Debbie. Well, I'm going to stop the PSP7 Spirit Box because I don't really feel like we're getting that much. I haven't personally heard anything anyway that was clear enough to get me thinking, oh, that's a good response. So what I'm going to do, I'm now going to transfer to the Radio Shack. Talking to you on this device now. Is that okay? Do I have your permission? Turn this on. Put it in AM. In reverse. Oh. That's a lot of static. Now, as you guys would have heard earlier, outside, it's not supposed to sound like this. Hello? Okay, that's really strange. I will not use this one then for now. I'll go onto my coop box. I've done loads of videos in my house on the stairs, actually with this device. and I've used it with Janet before, and it told me to get fucked. So that was nice of them, wasn't it? Would you like Robert to hold it? There you go. Hello Robert, my name is Miki. You're a long way from home, aren't you? Far away? Well, this is your new home now. Goodbye. Okay guys, I don't know what we captured. Hopefully got some great responses. On to the next location. Okay, so we're now at St Crispin's Mental Asylum with Robert the doll. And this is the first time he's been in this building. So if there's anybody here who'd like to talk to me, can you come forward please? I'm here with Ben, my name is Miki. Is your name Robert? Are you Robert the doll? The most haunted doll in the world. Help. What do you need help with? Is this place a scary place? We think it's scary, don't we, Ben?
Yeah, it's
definitely a scary place. So how was Florida? That's so terrifying. Terrifying. It can't be terrifying. Or were you scared of the real Robert and you're another spirit has sort of passed into you? If that's the case, can you tell me your name? Can you tell me your old owner's name, please? That's like a woman crying, or someone crying. Are you okay? Are you in pain? No. Your old owner was Robert Eugene Otto, wasn't it? He named you after himself. Did that just say that he's my name, or that's my name?
That's what I thought.
Fuck me, I'm sure that's my name. He named you after himself. You do realise that if that said that,
yeah,
then this is proof that he has come all the way from Florida with the spirit of the real Robert the doll. Now obviously I need to check back on the computer,
yeah.
But if that's the case, then fuck me, Ben.
Oh wow.
Robert Eugene Otto. You used to live in the artist house, didn't you? Wow. And the clothing that you used to wear, that was Robert's own clothing, wasn't it, when he wore as a child? I thought I said it's coming, or my mummy. I'm not sure. Okay, Robert, we're going to move to another location in this site now. Thank you very much for talking to us. Please don't disappear. And we'll see you in a minute. Can you say bye? Would you like to say goodbye to me?
Oh, that was good. Can you imagine?
Imagine if that did actually say that.
Wow.
I'm sure that did say it. It did sound like that's my name. After I said
You said his full name.
Robert Eugene Otto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And I said, is that he came through and said that is my name. Something like I'm sure, 95% sure that's what it said. Isn't it, Ben?
Yeah, definitely.
And if that's the case, then oh my God. Big shout out to Dan the man in Florida who sorted that for me. Do you remember us, Robert, from downstairs? You were quite talkative down there, weren't you? Can you remember our names? You? Three. There's only two of us, not three of us. Or is there someone behind us that we can't see? That was quite clear, wasn't it?
Oh, that's...
Over probably about 10, 15 sweeps there. How many people are up here with you, Robert? Can you count? Can you give me a number?
9?
I thought 9.
9?
9? Where'd you see the 9? Where's the other 7? Oh dear, Ben, what are we doing? We're gonna have to run if there's 7 of us. Well, Robert, I suppose, will be one of us. So, 6 more.
6 more.
Would you like to come forward if there's someone else up
In
here?
the back.
Oh yeah, Janet's in there. So there's 4 of us. So another 5 spirits. Or 5 humans or 5 entities. So who is it, Robert? Who else is here? Who's in the bag, Robert? So getting back to your history, Robert, you're from Florida, Key West. You live in a museum, don't you? Do you miss Gene? So people used to call him, didn't they, Gene? Because you were Robert, so he stopped using his name and he used his middle name, Eugene. So people used to call him Gene. Gene Otto. Do you remember? Used to move about the house, didn't you? Okay, Robert. Thank you for talking to us at this moment. We might see you again in a little bit. Change location. See what's there. Okay, you say goodbye for me. You say bye, Robert. You say goodbye. You like that? See you later. Is that to say bye or do I want it to say bye? I don't know. Is that bye? Like that? I don't know.
Head like that.
Yeah. Yeah, like that was there, wasn't it? Ben's having to go to Paranormal Puck 2. As you can see, he's next to Robert. Ben's going to ask questions.
Are we alone? Cough.
Yeah. Cough. Do you have a cough? Can you cough then, so that we know we're not alone? We have been told that there was 9 of us up here.
Let's put Robert question mark and it says deal.
Deal? Is that you saying, yes, it is me? Hello, Robert. That's possibly the second time tonight. We've sort of had confirmation. I'm going to continue talking, Robert, but you can answer Ben as well.
So
Well, that was two.
Where are you? Speak. We are speaking to you, Robert. Can you speak to us though? That's what we're asking. What?
So, are you here? And it says them.
That is a good answer though, because he said earlier there was 9 spirits, I think, didn't he?
Whoa, who is them? Angry.
Who's them? Angry. Are they angry? Do they not want us here? Oh, sorry. Do we need to leave, Robert?
Whoa.
Distress?
No, mistress.
Oh.
Put angry and it says mistress.
So we've got an angry mistress. Is this a patient and a worker?
Whoa. Why is she hungry? Sneak early.
Ah. Definitely, she's definitely
An angry mistress.
an angry woman that's here.
Sneaks. And she was holy? Maybe a nun?
Maybe, yeah, maybe. There was a church on site.
Was there?
Yeah. They had a chapel and everything. I don't know
Why
where
is
it
she
is.
angry? She was a mistress and she was sneak and she was...
She used to sneak around.
And she was a holy person maybe?
Yeah.
She yelled.
Yeah? Why did she yell?
Doctor.
Is that why did she yell, yeah?
Yeah.
Doctor. She yelled at the doctor. Did she have a row with the doctor? Right, Ben, I'm going to turn the spirit box on because it seems like I can have a chat as well. We can use both at the same time. Ben's been talking to you on here. He's having a good, nice conversation. And we found out that a possible holy person was here. And she was angry. She may have been a mistress. And she was angry at the doctor. Is that right, Ben?
That's right so far, yeah.
Can you confirm that on the spirit box? Yeah? Who slipped? But you've never been to places like this, have you, Robert? Do you get mental asylums in Florida? Scary ones like this? No, okay. Oh. Coffin? Robert, are you dead? Do you know you're dead, Robert? Did you hear that then? It sounded like a footstep behind us, something dragging. Hello? It's me, Miki, and I am back in the haunted woods. Yes, I'm about to record the final piece of the Robert the Doll series. And here he is, the bad boy himself. Does the real spirit of Robert the Doll actually, is he attached to this doll? The last video at Crispin's would suggest that may be the case. You've got to explore different areas to see if you can get consistent results, to see if Robert is actually attached with the spirit of the real Robert the Doll. Because ideally, I'm here to see and speak to Robert here in my hand. This is Robert, and I'd like Robert to come forward if he is with me. Come on, Robert. Robert Eugene Otto. Your original owner's name was Robert Eugene Otto. People used to call him Gene because he gave you the name Robert, didn't he? He came from Florida. Key West. You used to live in the artist's house, didn't you? The artist house. It's a nice house, isn't it? Come on, Robert. I need some evidence that you are Robert. Hello. Where did you used to live? Where did you live before? Before you come to England? Where was it? Come on, I need confirmation that you are the real Robert the doll. So I'll just show you the surrounding area. We're deep in the middle of the woods. Do you want to say hello? I just need confirmation. Do you know Dan at the museum? Do you know Dan? Dan is the one that took you, this doll, to meet the real Robert the doll. You spent time with him, and I was hoping that some of his spirit may transfer into you. And from the Crispins video, it did seem that that was possibly what happened. So I'm now going to try, see if I can capture some spirit voices of any spirits that are still in these woods, or even Robert himself. Now I'm going to use the new Zoom H1N recorder. I haven't used this before, so hopefully we'll get some good answers if anyone gives me a response. Okay, Robert, if you're here with me, can you confirm this by telling me your name, please? Okay, Robert, if you're here with me, can you confirm this by telling me your name, please? So obviously we're in the woods, we're in public. There's a housing estate over that side, and you can hear kids, females, whoever that is. So they're in the background of this recording. Obviously we've got animal noises, you've got birds, you've got squirrels moving around. But we're looking for the voices, the whispers. Let's see if we can try and capture them. Where did you live? What is the name of the house you lived in? Calling out to the spirit of Robert the doll. What I'm going to try and give the spirits that are here a voice box, basically, because obviously spirits, they don't have voice boxes and they need a carrier frequency to jump on. Put my phone on the floor with this noise, and hopefully that will give the spirits a way of talking to us, or make it easier anyway. Pause that, let's have a play, see if that helped. Okay, I'm talking to the spirit of Robert the doll. Can you tell me the name of your owner, please? The original person's name that owned you. What was his name? Robert, can you tell me the name of the museum that you live in now? In Florida, Key West. What is the name of the museum? We're picking up the voices of the people way over there. Right, so I've moved location, finally managed to figure out where I can put this camera, and I'm going to try one more session trying to speak to any spirits here, see if I can capture their voices on this recorder. Sure, just saw a figure over there. I have seen dark figures in these woods before when I was filming in the daytime for the Black Panther video. So I thought I'd come and check it out in the day and then come back at night, and in the day I saw a black figure appear one side of these woods. It was over that side, far over there, and it like started coming towards me, but it wasn't a human wearing clothing. It was a black figure, and it was daylight like it is today, and I think I just saw someone very similar over there. It's clearly a fact that the spirits do not want to talk to me in these woods today. Not on my voice recorder anyway. So there you go guys, I am back where we started, in the garden. What do you reckon? Is the spirit of the real Robert the Doll in my replica? Started off, got some good responses out here, didn't really get much in my house. Then we went to Crispin's and it did seem that he was there. That's my name. Then we finish off in the haunted woods. Didn't really get much in there, to be fair. So what do you think? Was he with my replica? And then we went to Crispin's. He came out, announced himself, and maybe he did that because the activity in Crispin's is always very active, very strong paranormal activity there, high amount of spirits in there. Maybe that was why. And then he said his piece, yes, I'm here, and then he went. Maybe that was the case. Let me know in the comments. Do you think the real spirit of Robert the Doll was with my replica and then he went? Or was he never there at all and it was just coincidence? Let me know, and thank you very much for watching guys. Really enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.